Good morning, good morning, good morning. I trust that it's been a beautiful, beautiful week for you and that you got everything done that you need to get done and all of that. I just trust that it has been a beautiful week for you. Now, as the holidays come in, I want to tell you one thing. Now, even though we have been in quarantine and being at home, for this past few months. And from what I'm told, they're not lifting it until sometime in March. So we have a way to go as far as making sure that we mask up and we do what is needed to protect ourselves and we do what is needed to protect others. Um, I'm coming on today. I want to talk to you about the Christmas debt that we should not and that we should avoid. Christmas debt. Our debt, get, getting credit cards just to spend on Christmas, going in debt. That is something that should never be. Um, they have commercialized credit card and spending like we have Black Friday um, on yesterday, and then we have Cyber Monday that's coming on Monday. But I want you to realize that if you can't afford it, don't try to get something that you can't afford, or don't try to spend a lot if you know that you don't have next month's rent or if you don't have next month's mortgage. What's important in this holiday is to make sure that you first have a roof over your head for your family, and that they have plenty of food on the table and that your income is being met. Now, if your income is being met and you have a few extra dollars that you feel like you want to spend on gifts and everything, go ahead. I'm not going to go talk against you buying gifts, but I am talking against you going in debt because of that. There's no need to go in debt. Credit card debt is very hard to get out from up under. You think, oh, I got extra money. No, you don't. No, you don't. When those bills come rolling in after you done spent three and four and five, $600, and for those that may spend thousands of dollars, um, that credit card bill comes in and it is due. And the minimum now, if you're spending or paying just the minimum of your card receipt, you really are not doing as much as you think you're doing. Oh, I can pay the $35 a month. I can pay the $45 a month that they're asking. Sure, but not when you have 6 and 7 credit cards. When you have that many credit cards and your credit limit is up to $25,000, don't go spending stupidly. Spend wisely, because there's going to come a time that you're going to need those credit cards for something major. What I mean by major means that your car breaks down and you don't have the funds to get it fixed, or God forbid something catches on fire in the house, and you have to replace something, or you get sick and have to go into the hospital, and that limits your income because now you're unable to work. Now you're unable to pay your credit card debt. So don't go into debt this Christmas. I have realized that even with all of the cards that I have, that I realize right now I'm having a hard time paying them back. No, I don't miss a payment, but I do have a hard time paying them back and paying it down. Now, there are some cards that you can get that what you're paying goes back to the principal, but then you got some that is only going to the interest. And so you're not really paying down your debt. Not only that, they will, let's say you have 2,000 on one card and you're faithful in paying your payments even at minimum, and then they increase your card by $500. Well, now you're in the now you have a credit limit of $2,500 on that card, but that does not get tell you go out and automatically spend. Um, that is not ever a good thing to, because what I'm finding out by us having to move again, that it's not good to be able to collect all of this stuff and you turn around and you got to move. Do you know how hard it is to move a 5 bedroom household? It is not that easy. It is not that much fun packing and unpacking and trying to do house hunting and everything. And you're all of this here. Yes, those credit cards come in handy because, but at the same time, only use them with wisdom. Only use them when you really need to have it. Now, I understand that we need gas in a car, and I use a lot of my, I used to use a lot of my cards for gas, but I gotten to the point now that I try not to do that. And in fact, I haven't used my cards basically most of the year only because I'm trying to pay them down and I'm trying to pay them off. Now, I have succeeded at paying one of them off, but I am in the process of still trying to pay down the rest. And if you go in debt this Christmas, this is just not the time nor the year to go really in debt for people that are unappreciative to what you buy them. Um, you'll buy them something beautiful and they won't put it on until next year, or the next thing you know, you don't even see it anymore. It has gone into the Goodwill pile or the Salvation Army for them to pick up. So, what I'm just telling you just right now is to limit your spending. Put yourself on a spending budget for this Christmas. And they said, well, how do you do that? First of all, if you know that you don't have a certain amount of money that you can spend on gifts and spend on your loved ones, then you keep that budget. Don't go over that budget. If you budget yourself at $300 and you can get everything you need at $300, do that. But a lot of these children on some of these toys, um, I would not advise the toys per se as in investing in your child's talent, investing in your child's gift. Now, if you want to buy anything for your children, take them in the direction in which their gift is taking them. If they are in a young child that loves to sing, make sure he gets um, music lessons, or if he might want to play the piano, if he's a genius in picking things out on the piano, then make sure that he has his own instrument. What I am really saying in all of this, don't buy the big old trucks and carrying on them because those are the fads of the year. But I see those things sitting on the porches majority of the time. Why? Because they're heavy. Two, you got to buy gas. Three, the battery goes dead. And there's a whole lot of things that go wrong, and why that truck or that Jeep is now sitting on the porch or in the garage. But instead, invest in your child's talent. If they, you see that that child is an actor and like to act things out, then make sure they are going to acting classes. Um, Right now, I know that we can't get out, but then there are certain classes and stuff that you can take online to make sure that your children are getting the education and the skills they need to move forward in their lives. Right now, it's to me, when it comes to Christmas, it's more about your children and their needs than their wants. They want a baby doll. They want this. They want a puppy. They want this. And they want that. But I just ask that you think very wisely, because this is not the year to go in debt. It's just not the year to go in debt. 2021 is going to be a very interesting year. We haven't seen what's coming our way, and the money that was promised you has not come, and so you can't just do all kind of spending based upon what was supposed to come. So don't sit there and wait on that. Just definitely don't wait on that. But my main point for today is to don't go in debt this year. Don't go in debt over stupid stuff, because come next year, come January, there's going to be some surprises to show up in your life that you're not going to be financially prepared for. So if you're wanting to make sure that you got extra money coming in and you got enough coming in, do whatever it is that you need to do, and hold on to your money as long as you can, because if you want to buy a house, if you're not a homeowner and you're renting, now is the time to consider about buying your own home. That way the rent, if you're paying $1,500 a month on the rent, buying your house will be more feasible, because at that point in time, the mortgage payments would come down, even though you would have to have insurance and all of that stuff for the property and everything. But at least you are investing in something that is lifelong, something that is not going to get thrown away. Most toys get thrown away. Most toys are played with for an hour and they rather play with the box. So, whatever you do, don't go into debt behind trying to please your family. Just invest in their talents and in their skills and in their gifts, because that's what's going to matter come next year. Because once they get on their foot and start getting um, getting more secure in what they're able to do, then eventually you're going to start seeing them grow and grow and grow and grow and grow and do whatever it is and go where they need to go. So, as I said, this year, do not go into debt on purpose for buying more junk that if you look around, that frankly you probably already have it, because I know that in me, we buy duplicates all because we can't find what we had, so we go buy another one, and next thing we know, we got duplicates of stuff. So don't go into debt. Um, Use your money wisely. Hold on to it as best as you can, and invest in your schooling. If you need to go back to school, go back to school. If there's something that you need to do, if you want to take up acting classes, take up acting classes. But take up and spend your money on things that's gonna help you to grow tomorrow. Okay, and that's what I'm asking that you do. Invest in your tomorrow, not into the things that you think you need. Okay, so you have a great day and you have a blessed weekend. All right, you have a good one.